Looky here, the Dallas Cowboys are trying to find themselves a kick and punt returner off the street, but a guy you may have heard of or two. Mike Fisher reporting from Frisco. I'm in the fishbowl, the star right there. And recently, the Cowboys, exclusive, gave tryouts to 4 guys. The standout name would be the MVP of the USFL. That is Kevontae Turpin. If you're a TCU football fan, you remember him. Had a domestic violence issue in 2018 that caused him to be kicked off the team. Has not really been on a football field since that time until now, in a big way. Anyway, he, along with Maurice Alexander, another USFL guy, who have, in addition to putting up numbers as receivers, are kick and punt returners. They both got the workouts. Maurice Turner, 5'11", 180. He had been a quarterback at Florida International, 25 years old. He led the USFL with 700 kickoff return yards. They play 10 games. 31 yards per return. Punt return, 12.5 yards per. Turpin, who won the MVP of the league, playing for the Generals, I think, 5'9", 155. And so he's anything but the prototype that the Cowboys are looking for right now. They've got a room full of big receivers, big, and bigger. But there might always be room in the room for somebody this shifty and this productive at the USFL level. Turpin is also 25. Finished the 10-game USFL season, leading the league in receiving yards, even though he caught just 53 passes. Lance Lenoir, remember him? Cowboy guy for a minute there. He had 88 catches. That led the league in catches, but Turpin led the league in yards and yards after catch, 316 yards after catch, and made a name for himself, of course, as the playoffs progressed in the first year back of the USFL. Turpin also had 129 rushing yards, 6 all-purpose touchdowns, playing for those New Jersey Generals, and they went 9-1 in large part because of his productivity. Turpin offers the Cowboys a kick and punt return guy and some elusiveness. Maybe they could use that. And Alexander does some of the same things. If you dominate in the USFL, does it translate? Does it even translate to a Cowboy signing? Well, once upon a time, it did for the last guy who won the MVP of the USFL. That guy was named Herschel Walker back in 1985. One way or another, it looks like the Cowboys are trying to upgrade at wide receiver. Now, they are also looking at special teams linebackers. We'll have that scoop for you coming up from Frisco. Fish out.